Yeah, can we talk about it now?
I think so.
You're not going to release this before Friday.
Let's aim to have it out on Friday. Can you hear yourself?
Yes, I can. For once,
Come here.
it's all working.
The engineer came in over the weekend.
Yeah.
That's how crisp that is.
It's brilliant.
It's class.
This is not
yeah, you come here. You announce there if you want.
Yeah, because realistically, it's going to be announced on Instagram and Facebook before then, isn't it?
I think so. I believe so.
So
huge news.
This one, oh yeah, so it's a fighter.
Well, let's go back. Let's go back because this manifested from something that shouldn't have happened. What are you doing?
It's just not right.
So just pull it a bit more. That's what she said.
Yeah.
So it's just stiff on you, is it? Do you want to use that one? No, ruin the camera angle. Happy now?
Happy now.
Right. So this manifested from 2 weeks ago, was it? I said to you, look, I went back with an email and said this, and you were like, basically, wasn't it?
Refresh my mind.
We're talking about FightCon. Firstly, hello, how was your weekend? Fuck y'all, how's all good? We were talking about FightCon, and we were like, we're almost reaching the max for the budget for the fighters. Are we happy with the names who we have and stuff? And I said to you, look, I put an email out. This is the price I got for 2 people. You thought, Who
is the 2 people?
Remember, it was the person we just signed and the smaller person, not smaller, but.
The person we're still hoping to get.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, it's very secretive. And then whatever happened, it kind of snowballed. I said to Mark, look, what's the story? Mark at Paradigm Sports. And he said, yeah, look, if we can make it work, if you want to make it work. And we did. And
well, the reason I think this has come to fruition more than anything, and we won't mention names, is we have been in talks with someone else for going on a month now. A big UFC guy.
His agent. And it was originally included. The first ever phone call, in fairness to the agent, said, look, in order to make this happen, you're going to have to bring this person. He was another UFC star, way less known, but they're best buddies, and they'd like to travel together, and I'll cut you a deal on getting the 2 of them. We didn't want the second guy at all.
But we talked ourselves into it because we thought the first guy
was worth it.
We just don't want to mention him because...
Like, realistically, he still is. But
he still is, and I think he'll be a champion in the next year or 2. But then the demands started coming up.
The extra demands.
Extra demands had to be first class travel, which was working out way too expensive. Extra money per day. And just demands we didn't want to meet, that we didn't have to meet for Ben or Paul or this person that we're going to announce. So,
and these people are a lot bigger.
Yeah. I mean, the person we've announced now is much bigger than the person we wanted originally. And the price came out, the very first phone call with Mark in Paradigm Sports, his name was thrown out with... I feel I can safely say Michael Bisping at this stage because we're not going to get Michael Bisping. So we said, look, we're not going to be able to afford him at this stage. And he came back and offered him with another person at a discount.
Well, not a discount. He's made a deal for himself.
Yeah,
he's got 2 fighters, good money.
Well, I doubt it's not like it's fucking slave trading where he's throwing one in with the other one.
We're paying for them.
We're paying for them, yeah. But this one is... I'm very excited. You saw him live.
I saw him live. I saw him beat Jorge Masvidal.
I
saw him live twice, excuse you.
Yeah, you did.
And I saw him lose to Tyron Woodley.
And I remember his first UFC because I remember the hype about this guy who had went 57 kickboxing fights undefeated at something like light heavyweight or something like that.
He's an animal.
He has wins over Robert Whittaker, the current middleweight champion. He has wins over Masvidal. A very close draw with Tyron Woodley.
First fight was unbelievable.
Win over Rory McDonald.
He's a beast.
And even though he's on a 2-fight skid at the moment, he's still an absolute animal. And it is Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy is coming to Cork with Ben and Paul Daly. With a couple more to announce.
We get some Irish fighters in there as well.
Yeah.
Because we were so impressed by Bellator. Bellator put on some hell of a card this week. We were up at Dublin for Bellator 229, 228, whatever it is. Bellator Dublin, as you call it. So damn good.
Yeah.
Ted Murphy's in. I was steamy. You said it's the first time you've ever seen me drunk.
At one point you were hammered, yeah.
I was hammered around the Peter Queally fight.
Yeah. I remember just looking over at you and you were just the eyes were glazed watching what was going on. You weren't shouting or screaming anymore. You were just...
At that point I was like, I need a hot dog. But I wasn't paying an extortionate price like $9.50 for a hot dog. We hadn't eaten since 1 o'clock that day. It was so stupid what we did. We were like, we got a big meal now, we got a hot dog at the venue.
Yeah, and we never really settled in at the venue. Because we went to that tree lounge, which is great. Anyone who's doing anything at the Tree Arena, take advantage. If you're a Tree customer, you get into this tree lounge. They have way more options for drink, way less queues, no queues for the toilets.
Better toilets.
Yeah, definitely take advantage of it. So we were doing everything there for the night. We never got food there at all.
There's hot dogs in the arena, but we're like, I went over and I saw like $9.50 per hot dog. I was like, I'm not paying $9.50 for this piece of shit. Like, and then it was 12:30 before the event ended.
And then we got up to shenanigans.
Do you want to
tell that story?
So a few weeks back, about 2 or 3 weeks back, I was like, right, it was actually stupid because we had already bought the ticket for Bellator and I thought we get press passes for the podcast. And I emailed them and I said all the stuff and they said, look, we'd love to give you a press pass. Unfortunately, they're all gone. You're a small bit late, obviously, because it was only literally a week or two before the event. But you're very welcome to attend the weigh-ins, like all the scrums at the press, all the pre-stuff.
But we would have had to have been there from Wednesday, which wasn't feasible for us.
Which down the line, hopefully it will be. And I was hungry, I was drunk, I was revved up after a night of fights, and Keane was like, I want to go. Let's go. And Keane's like, nah, let's try and get in the back. Let's try and sneak in to the press pass. I was like, we don't have to sneak in. Like, we're not going to get in, so let's just go. And you're like, show me that email. The email you got. Show it to me. I was like, grand, here. And firstly, whatever happened, the bouncer was pulled away from the curtain. And then you tried to sneak in. Some girl's like, sorry, do you have a press pass? And you're like, oh, I have the email here. And you showed her my phone.
But I said it with such confidence that she bought it straight away.
And she was like, okay, what's your name? And you were like, oh, Keane. And this is Jason from the Offensive Charm podcast. And she was like, oh, yeah, 2 seconds there. And she popped in the back. And she couldn't find the name on the list or something, wasn't it? She's like, I can't find you on the list. And you're like, oh, yeah, Dave sent us an email.
Just want to interview Peter Queally and someone really quick. That's all. Blah, blah,
is he here? She's like, 2 seconds there. She went backstage. She was actually about 2 or 3 minutes trying to find him.
Yeah.
And he came out. Then, hey lads, and you're like, hey, how are you? And chatting away. And we nearly had him, didn't we?
We nearly had him. He went away and came back with a decision.
So he went away and came back and said, look lads, I'd love to let you in, but if I let you in, it will kind of open the floodgates and you'll get in, and I will have to give more people in because there's other people here asking as well, so we can't. But next time, do sign up and we'll hook you up.
And we didn't fight. We shook his hand and went. It was like, thanks for a great night. Yeah. And on our way we went.
He said, next time, do sign up and we'll get you on the press pass. Yeah. It's epic.
Now, while we were waiting, we did meet Peter outside.
Peter Queally, yeah.
Dan? Oh no, that was by Octagon.
Yeah, that was near the end though. Yeah. We met Dan Merglada.
We got so lucky. Well, so again, it was me, Jason. I don't know. Was it just because you were so drunk and you were just like, I don't want to do anything.
I wasn't on form, I don't think.
And I said, Mike Goldberg is sitting by the fence. I was like, let's get down there. Now you had to go through a different tunnel that we've never been through before. Let's just go down, tap him on the shoulder, get a picture. There was a fight on that wasn't being televised, so he wasn't commentating. And you were like, no, we're not. What's the point? We're not getting near him.
So we're fucking chilling here.
I said, come on, let's go. There was a, I don't want to offend anyone, but it was a pretty bad fight on. And we said, fuck it. Now, we got so lucky because there's usually 2 security at the start of every tunnel. I said to Jason as we were walking towards the tunnel, I said, head down, keep walking, walk with a purpose. No one will stop you. That didn't matter because as we approached the tunnel, about 15 security guards
ran past us
towards the tunnel. And as we got to the end of the entrance to the tunnel
they were dragging 2 guys out.
And there's like 16 bouncers on these 2 guys.
No security anywhere to be seen. We literally walked right up to the fence, tapped Mike on the shoulder. I tapped on the shoulder.
He was talking to his iPhone.
He was talking to his watch, yeah.
And he's like, 2 seconds, guys. And he's like, he's like, yeah. It's like, Mike, big fans. Can we get a photo? Absolutely.
And then shook our hands.
I said, we're big fans. He goes, I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Like, I've been watching him for years.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, he's the voice of fighting. The voice of fighting.
I never understand how UFC let him go. Never understand how UFC let him go.
We talked about it. I think that Bellator probably offered him more money.
Like, why don't UFC step up there and say, yeah, look, we'll meet your demands here. Like, but him and Joe were unbelievable. But then again, saying that, we wouldn't have John Anik, we wouldn't have DC.
Exactly. They had people to fill in. John Anik was doing the backstage stuff. Megan Livy will do commentating eventually.
I think.
Bisping, DC.
They're good as well.
Exactly. And they're
Paul
not
Felder.
paying them as much as Goldberg.
No.
So they know what they're doing. But it is a big loss to them. But I think it was the WMG merger wanted to change a few things. And I think Goldberg actually said that one of the reasons he was let go.
Really, 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 really reminding me of WWF versus WCW. The legends that
it's not quite
UFC
there yet.
Created.
Yeah,
it is, man. Machida, fucking Tito, Chael's son, and all these guys fighting here,
but
taking their commentators. Like, but that's business. That's obviously tier 1, tier 2. That's exactly what happens.
But at one stage, it was tier 1 versus tier 1. WCW. Monday Night Nitro,
87 weeks they were number 1.
Monday Night Raw.
I'm just waiting for that to happen.
I don't think they'll ever get there.
It's interesting as shit. I say that because I was listening to the Business Wars podcast. 6 episodes. It's class. Check it out. Business Wars, WCW versus WWE, and it goes into all the details of Vince bursting in people's offices saying "you're fired" and all this kind of stuff. Like the real shit he did backstage. Like, come here, Dick Face Joker's on this weekend.
Yeah, Thursday it's out, isn't it?
No, Friday. I was wrong.
Oh.
Are we cheeky weekend showing maybe?
I'm off Sunday, so Saturday night or Sunday.
I'd love a late show. It's a pity the cinemas don't... come here. Douglas Cinema's closing. For those who aren't in Cork City, Douglas Cinema was a shitty, run-down cinema that we used to fucking go to. Every movie we went to, we went to Douglas.
Yeah. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Tickets were not cheap, but they were grand. Used to sit up the front because the chairs or whatever were so far back from the screen.
40 feet back from the screen,
It was perfect. Plenty of leg room. It was very, very affordable, enjoyable. And they had, the thing was, so it's part of like a family of cinemas where they upgraded all the cinemas, including Douglas. So it had HD sound, HD fucking vision.
Recliner seats, the whole works in a dump of a cinema. No offense to anyone, but like it was.
But it's closing, so we're upset about that, so no. I actually enjoy Blackpool. We went to see Rambo in Blackpool.
It wasn't bad.
Those recliners were nice.
It's the people you're surrounded with is the problem.
Yeah, it's true. Bad clientele.
Yeah.
Sir, do you mind? Good sir. Stop throwing popcorn at me. Rambo's class.
Plus an old friend of ours, manager out there. Shout out to Tom. The place is looking brilliant.
Yeah. I'm wrecked.
Wrecked?
Tired. Why it's my son's potty training. I have nothing to do with it whatsoever. I don't know why I brought it up. It's fun. He's pissing and shitting everywhere, and Jules is like, yeah, he's just pissing the floor. So
that's going to happen for a few weeks.
Lol. So it should be fun now Saturday when I'm him with Daddy Daycare Saturday, Sunday, baby.
Do you have a portable potty?
No.
Just invest in one. 20 quid.
Oh, we have a small little plastic thing, yeah.
Yeah, bring it with you everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. If he wants to piss while you're side of the road, let him do it.
I was just going to put nappies on him, like the pull-ups.
You're better off avoiding the nappy. No one wants to do it except for bedtime. That's what we found with Saif, and Saif took to it very quickly anyway. Nappy's only going to bed.
He peed and pooed down this morning in the toilet.
That's great.
Yeah, the second day.
It's a fine line between you don't want to reward him for it, but praise the fuck out of him.
We're rewarding him.
Look, everyone's different. Yeah. We didn't reward Saif, it was praise.
Now, Jules done the smart thing, so what it is if he pees and poos in the potty, he gets a little pretzel, and he gets a star on like a pee chart she's made, and he's loving it. He's pointing at me saying, the chart, look at the pee chart.
The chart's a great call, yeah, because they can see their progress then, yeah.
Yeah, what have we become, Cian?
And then if they wet their pants, it's the belt.
It's the belt. Papa, no! So we're going to try and cheeky Joker.
Yeah, and we have Big Tom in November now, very close.
Oh, yeah.
We booked that in February. Do you remember
Did
that? We booked that before we did our first podcast.
No, we didn't.
We 100% did.
We didn't. We
100%
announced it
did.
on the podcast. We booked it.
Probably the first one.
Probably the second or third one, I'd say. But we started the podcast in January.
February.
Are we doing this?
We can have a look there.
Just go back there to Spotify. Look, it was around that time. Could even be March. You could be wrong.
But we've been waiting a long time for it. I'm glad I pushed it out of my head.
I'm glad you pushed into my head, though. Dublin is a shithole.
Dublin is 100% a shithole.
It's so bad, lads. I'm
February
so
14th
surprised.
was the first episode.
Yeah, I called it.
I said that, dickhead.
I said February. You said March.
And then 3 days later was Scott Capurro.
Boss.
And then the next day was Takeshi Maizaki. You were going in hard and fast there.
I was hitting hard.
And then we had Jono 3 days after that.
Man, we were doing 2 a week then, weren't we?
Yeah. Then Steve and Pat.
Then I was like, yo, calm the fuck down, bro. Brah.
That's the one. Oh, do you know, I watched last night Rambo 4.
So good.
It's a brilliant film.
I love it. I love those
English guy, I forgot some of his best lines in it. He's so good.
Whatever his name.
When he's been, when you know they're all captured at the end and his leg is half blown off, he's like, have a go at me, you can't. You gutless cunt.
And he hits his knee. He's like,
ah, Jesus Christ. It's that slow rise from Rambo behind your man.
Just lobs off the
in
head.
half. No, from the mid-waist.
No, he cuts off
It's
his
a
head.
machete.
He cuts off his head.
Oh, I thought it was his midriff.
No, he cuts off his head. The midriff is the bad guy.
And then he just turns the
Literally mincemeat. Like, if you've not watched Rambo 4, watch it. Because it's actually a really good movie as well. It's a good script. It's solid acting.
Danielle was still iffy last night when I was watching it, so there was bits I was like, don't watch this bit. Like, look away.
Danielle was sick.
Yeah, she just a stomach bug. So I was like, whoa, what was it? The very end anyway, when he gets your man with the knife.
And
I
he
was like,
kicks him down and he tumbles.
look away. Because his intestines and everything fall out.
Yeah. I was watching Joe Coy the last day, and I was like, I text you saying, hey.
You reverted that pretty quickly.
I did, because I don't think you like him. I think he's not PC and he's not clean, but I just think he's dark enough for you. You seem to like your comedians dark.
Not all of them.
Like, who's clean? Like Frankie Boyle?
Frankie Boyle's not clean.
Do you like him?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Lee Evans is clean enough. You like him?
Yeah. Jack D.
He's not dark, but he's kind of darkish.
Dry. Very dry.
Yeah. Like Joe Coy is he jokes about, like, he has a massive audience, like, of all colours, race, everything, and he kind of plays on all of those. So he'll do like characters he knows with family members, that kind of stuff. I can't relate him to anyone like, oh, he's like this person, because I can't seem to pinpoint. But
if you don't think I like him though, that's probably a good call.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. That's his third special I've watched now, and I've really enjoyed all of them. Like, his first one was the best one I watched. As well, John Mulaney, I was telling you to watch him. I think you like John Mulaney. I think he's just so solid.
Okay.
But you'll hate the fact that he was one of the head writers for SNL. But
so is it that humour?
No, it's not. He just tells stories about his past, and like the thing I was telling you about the Back to the Future joke, and like it's just really well written stand up. Like,
yeah.
Check him out. The Comeback Kid is the best one. Check that one out if you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Are we doing what's his name? Omid Dajali, or whatever his name is, or is it sold out?
I think for the fact that it's only literally a 30-second walk from my house, I have to go.
Is he sold out?
I didn't see any signs say he was sold out.
Yeah, neither did I.
How many does the comedy club fit?
I don't know.
Probably 200 or 300 only.
Yeah, it must be. I wouldn't even say that.
I'd say 150 max. Actually, yeah. It's been done up since the last time I was in there, but
it's a bit longer, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
he'd be great. Yeah.
You stand up and watch it. He'd be great and have a few
You
points.
haven't seen him before, have you?
Never.
I saw him in the Opera House.
I saw him in The Mummy and all the movies he was in.
He's better in Mean Machine.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he the Joy Diaz?
He's the Joy Diaz, yeah.
Nice.
But there's it's
Can of corn.
Can of corn, and I'll be fine. They kind of touch on the racism with him a small bit in the Mean Machine.
I've never seen The Mean Machine.
Really?
The British one, yeah, I've never seen it.
I prefer it to The Longest Yard and the original Burt Reynolds Green Machine. And I like those are two good movies.
It's Vinnie Jones and Jason Statham, is it? Or is Vinnie Jones the main guy?
Jason Statham is like a nobody at that stage, and he plays the monk.
So he was
a
like
goalkeeper he's the Great Cali.
Yeah.
But like a Scottish guy that doesn't talk but has these visions of killing everyone.
Okay.
Like the ball would be crossed in and it would go to him and everything would turn black and white. And he just starts kung fu kicking and pulling people's ribs out and stuff like that. And then it goes back to colour and he just catches the ball calmly. And he's like, there's a good cast in it.
Check it out, so.
A lot of the Guy Ritchie guys from Snatch, Lock, Stock are in it. They're all playing it.
Who directed it? No idea.
Off the top of my head, no. It wasn't Guy Ritchie anyway.
No. It could be one of the other boys, though. One of the other boys.
It's much darker. The darker parts are much darker than
The Longest Yard.
But English films do that, though.
I like that's one of his stronger films as well, The Longest Yard. Like, Adam Sandler has some amazing films, but lately... I told you that, though. His new one looks fucking good, man. It's like Uncut Gems it's called. Watch the trailer, though. Just at least watch the trailer.
Did you see the trailer for Birds of Prey?
I did. Watched it last night.
Yeah, and do you know what? Shane texted me
when
he saw
Ewan
it,
McGregor
and
as
he summed it up. He summed it up perfectly.
Black Mask.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It's a dead universe, especially because he sent it to me an hour after we had been talking about Matt Reeves as Batman.
It's the same universe.
As Matt Reeves.
Yeah. It's the same universe as...
Because Ben Affleck's in that one.
It's the same universe as the new Suicide Squad.
But Matt Reeves is going to have nothing to do with that, I'd imagine.
Are they going to... I don't know. They could just say, look,
just let this universe die. Like, fuck.
I do like the casting of him as Black Mask. I think he'll do a good job.
Would you not prefer to keep him for the second Matt Reeves Batman film for a good villain than that? Like, now he's wasted in this.
100%. I'm just saying I like the casting of it.
Yeah.
The Birds of Prey, I don't see her, like... As bad as it was, she was a piece of ass in the first Suicide Squad.
Yeah. I don't even think I saw the whole trailer when she said, I broke up with the Joker. I was like, done. I don't care. It looks terrible. It's nothing against Margot Robbie. She's actually a very good actress.
She's good in it as well, yeah.
But it's like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. I won't see it.
I told you that. I was in Dublin. I stayed in Trinity with Dara. And we went to Comic-Con. And we went to see Suicide Squad for the first time in the IMAX. And I had to go home to my hotel room and find the Riley Reid. Riley Reid?
Yeah.
Harley Quinn video. I was like, because firstly, we were at Comic-Con and every fucking girl was dressed as her. So we're like, God damn it, this is hot. Then we went to see the movie and we're like, God damn it, Margot Robbie's hot. I was like, Dara, it was 7:30. I was like, I'm going home to masturbate. Got into the way it was, and it was 9 or 10 o'clock, whatever it was. Got back. There was silence in the rooms. Damn. It was good.
And sure, they'll probably do a sequel to the Riley Reid one now anyway. Birds of Lay.
XXX, an Axel Braun production.
Good old Axel.
Oh, lads. That's your dream to aspire to a porn company, isn't it? You want to own a porn production company.
I want to own a porn company because it's the biggest business in the world.
See, like, I know you say that, and I know the numbers and facts. Can't and don't lie. I just can't see where they're making money.
Advertising.
On the websites.
Yeah. When you get the numbers of the traffic that they get, like, say, do you know these dick pill ones that come up? Those guys must be paying 10 million
Do you know what I mean?
a month.
But where are they getting that money from?
But they must be making it back.
I don't know.
They must be.
I don't know. Like I told you that I saw something on LinkedIn and it was a slide from a presentation and it was like how long it took these platforms to reach 50 million users. It was like Twitter was 4 weeks or not longer, 4 or 5 months. Facebook was like 1 month. Instagram was like 13 days or something like that. Pornhub was literally like a day and a half. Users, as in people who signed up and name, password.
I still haven't done that. I don't see why people do.
Why
I don't
would
know.
I'm guessing kind of the forms they use. I'm not into that whole thing. If I'm going to jerk off, I'm going to jerk off and stop. Do you mean?
I remember once I was tempted, right, because they were giving a free week of premium and I wanted to see what the premium was like. But it was too long to fill out and I was like, I'm holding my dick in my hand here.
But not even that. It's like 4 videos. They don't give you the full library.
Oh.
I was duped there and I kept getting emails. I was like, stop emailing, end.
I've never come across a video on the site that hasn't been open to me to look at. Do you know what I mean? Like I've never YouTube is doing it the clever way.
Illegal? Is Pornhub illegal by showing those clips that they don't own? Is it like YouTube where they're just not clamping down? Well,
it's probably too much to clamp down on.
Yeah,
way too much.
We should get a porn star on,
I've said this
a porn producer. I'd love to actually understand the side of the business.
Let's get Riley Reid on Skype.
What do we do there? Do we just sit here with hard-ons like?
Well, I have the desk.
Yeah. Hey, Riley.
We do it better than the fucking Logan Paul one anyway, which was fucking embarrassing.
Man, I can't believe you're calling him out again. He's going to come back at us, like. Stop calling him out.
I'm not Dylan Dennis.
Did you see that whole controversy with the missus?
He was going out with his missus before him or something.
No. Just so Dylan Dennis waited in line for 4 people to take photographs with her, then got in a photograph with her, and then put on Instagram saying, "I teabagged your bitch." And she responded saying, or Twitter, and she responded saying, "You waited in line for 5 minutes." He was like, "Shut up, bitch." I was like, God damn it, Dylan Dennis. God damn it.
What time is it? We may have to pause. Alright, well.
We have a call at 7. We're going to pause the podcast for 4 minutes to secure another fighter.
Hopefully.
It will. We're good. Well, that was a good no. No, I'm joking. We haven't done the phone call yet.
Yeah.
Everyone's been sick in your house, have they?
Yeah, man, the house has been a fucking misery. At least I didn't get it. I didn't get it at all, thank God.
Nothing better.
But the small fella has had it like for 3 days.
Yeah, it's bad. And how is he with puking? Is he okay?
Man, and the irony is
they don't
he slept better than he ever has. So the last 3 nights he stayed in his own bed all night.
He's wrecked, like.
And the only reason he woke like 2 nights ago was because I was just falling asleep. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I heard the monitor was just heard. I was like, I perked up like America. I was like, what was that noise? And then I reached over because the screen is turned off, so we just have the sound. And I put on the screen, and I could just hear, and I saw him sit up. And by the time I jumped out and got into him, he was after getting sick all over the place. I was just like, Danielle.
Yeah. No, yeah, there's times where I've been, like, one time only I was in bed and I heard it. I was like, and I just reacted.
You'll hear it in your sleep. You could be in your deepest sleep and you hear it. Yeah.
And he was face down, puking. I told you that. And I was like, Jesus Christ. He was absolutely fine. Didn't cry. Took it like a champ. He just puked. And I was like, you okay? He's like, yeah. And I was like, drink? He's like, yeah, please. And he drank.
Yeah. They're tougher than us, man.
Yeah.
They're tougher than we give them credit for.
I didn't know how he'd react to puking because it's something he's never experienced. And I hate puking as an adult now.
Yeah.
I think I grew accustomed to it when I was sick. I was puking at least twice an hour, 3 times an hour when I was sick. Like.
I couldn't do that.
I didn't have a choice.
I'd rather re-break my arm than get sick, than vomit. I suffocate myself when I vomit. I can't breathe properly, you know. It's horrific.
I don't think anyone can breathe properly when they're puking. I don't think anyone can breathe properly.
But I properly panic, so I make it worse.
Okay. You fucking bitch.
Yep.
Puke like a man, would you? Come here, I'm delighted we got a chance to... Oh my God. I'm delighted we got a chance and that we're fully fledged and head first into Sober October. That we're dedicated and that we're fucking killing it.
I'm not going to lie. I had the shakes, 2 days off the drink. I've had the shakes, but I think I'm over the worst of it.
So we kind of forgot about... No, we didn't forget about it. Just we've been busy.
Just didn't have fucking time.
I hate that we fucking forgot about it though.
Yeah.
It really annoys me. We apologise. We could do Sober November, but that doesn't make sense.
Do Movember.
Yeah.
We'll give money to charity.
I think I'm doing Movember with work, and I have just the worst knackertash.
You can't grow any facial hair.
It's the worst thing ever. But look, I raised $2,500 last year.
But I think the worse it looks, the more money you're likely to raise.
Yeah.
So you'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, because our fans know us, and they know that we're sayers and a lot not doers. So we need to do something, say something and finish it for them.
What are you suggesting?
I'm not suggesting anything because this is exactly how it happens. This is exactly how it works. So we do this and we're like,
Hold the fort there for a few seconds. I just need to fix this. I'm worried it's going to snap.
No, it's not. It doesn't snap at all. So grab it by here like this, and then yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry, Ted. Yeah, you good? Just put it close to your mouth and stick your tongue out and look me in the eyes. So we keep promising people, oh, we'll do this and we'll do that, and then we don't do it. Like the 24-hour podcast. Like, they're still very doable.
Yeah.
But we just need to execute on one of them. Now, we did say about FightCon, and we have executed on that.
Yeah.
And hopefully that's going to make us money, and hopefully that will be successful and all this kind of stuff. What I'm looking forward to is meeting these boys and getting them in the studio.
So yeah, we should announce that. So Ben is going to be in studio when he's in Cork for an Offensive Charm podcast, and so is Wonderboy.
Yeah. Yes, Queen.
We're debating, do we do the two of them at the same time or separate?
Yeah, that's a good question actually for our audience. Would you like to see the two of them in studio at the same time? Would you like to see Ben and Wonderboy, or would you like two separate podcasts?
Mm-hmm.
I think the four of us could be great crack. We just need to be but they'll speak slowly, so we won't speak over them. I think it could work.
Yeah. Hopefully we're talking about the aftermath of the after party the night before. Do you know what I mean? Where they'll have stories or something to talk about.
Yeah, you Irish are crazy. They're like, shut up, Ben, you piece of shit. Just slap Ben.
Judging by the comments, as soon as his Q&A opens up, it's going to be all people about the knee and stuff like that.
Leave him deal with it.
Yeah, absolutely. He's thick skin.
Leave him deal with it. Remind me to talk to you about something off air in a minute.
Regarding Ben?
No, regarding Wonderboy. I saw something that I need to run past you. Okay. Guys, I'm going to pause there for 2 seconds and we're back to you in a minute. Bye. Call went great. Thank you very much for holding. Appreciate that. Keane wants to delve into Lecanto. I said no. Hold on a second. Always Sunny, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
It's on tonight as well in the States, so we get to watch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Our favourite show is back. It's your favourite show, I'm guessing, is it?
Yeah.
Comedy show or just favourite show altogether?
Comedy show.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Check it out, please. Check it out. If you're, it's very love or hate, isn't it? I don't know.
I don't think it's love or hate. I think it's just you either get it or you don't. Yeah.
It's phenomenal. I think it's
13, 14 seasons.
This is the 14th season.
Yeah.
13th season was shit enough, but other than that,
95% of the episodes are brilliant.
Gold.
Yeah.
And the rest of them are like 87%. Do you know what I mean? It's not like it's a terrible episode.
Yeah. And there's debate over those ones. Like some people love the Frank's brother one.
I think it's brilliant.
Hate it.
You don't like
it at all. I think it's their worst episode.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought I didn't hate the Peace Bell or whatever fucking Liberty Bell one.
Bell. I love that one.
Didn't hate it at all. Yeah, I liked it too. You wench. I spat in my mouth.
Who is this man that keeps spitting at me?
Yeah, no, it was awesome. So that's back, season 14. Delighted with that. GBBO. I'm getting fatter by the week because my wife keeps baking because of Great British Bake Off. Don't stop baking, Judy, please. I love it.
I'm sorry, I'm already have to get in.
Where are you?
I'm in Dublin.
You're in Dublin, Lecanto, is it?
Oh, there's pictures and all.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because you made a good point.
We were in Dublin last day and I was like, come here. What about Lecanto in Dublin? And you were like, Jesus. She's hot. That's not real.
It's definitely fake. It's definitely fake.
Some kind of Abraham knows me. Hello, I am Kathy.
Beautiful single mom looking for discreet fuck tonight. Want someone to come over now. Maybe a one-time thing we'll see. Don't care about your age, status, race, size. If you're interested to fuck me.
She must have AIDS or something. What?
Yeah. I wouldn't be going to her house, like.
Show me. Oh, you're getting knifed there, like, or you're not leaving.
You're getting robbed, or it's an old man waiting for you, or something, like.
Are you a pussy? What was the word? Sissy, isn't it? Are you a sissy? Fucking hell. Oh, show the peeps your new tattoo, brah. New inks. Class. Oh, lads, I'm tired. Apologies. I'm up early today.
Hi. Let's
start again.
So this is what it says. There's no commas, no full stops here. Hi. Have had this craving to get throat fucked by older dominant guy. 27 years old. She's on the site for 9 years.
You're not 27.
Need a strong man for bed fun. I just love the titles.
Yeah.
The titles sell it all.
What happens though if these are real?
What you mean?
If these are actually real, if she's a hot mom who wants to get fucked,
Then someone's going to bite, though.
Yeah.
Someone is going to bite.
Is she a prostitute?
I don't know, because there is prostitutes on this site as well.
The night. Yeah.
When they talk about their prices and stuff.
Why not just be upfront and say, yeah, I'm a prostitute? Do you know? I don't know.
What? BJJ Chill Mom Sex Com.
That's a mouthful.
BJ Mom, looking to give and get oral. I cannot host, but willing to suck you off in your car or mine if you're interested to fuck me.
Well, obviously we are, but like, what are the terms here? Like, this isn't just... But then again, you can have these sex addicts who are like just freaking naughty, like.
Cork has Master John. Dublin has Hashim John. I am single. I have no girlfriend right now. I am looking a girl to spend some time and have sex for a long time. Contact Hashim John.
Hashim John. Hit him up, ladies. I can guarantee you death.
Oh, she's real anyway.
Why is she real? That could just be taking pictures from online, like.
Yeah, I suppose it's true.
Have you seen those forms? They're fucking dirty, way. All those forms like, oh, I'd love to rape her and stuff. Jesus Christ, lads.
Forms or forums?
Forms. Sorry. What
on what?
Just, what was the one that came out recently? And I was like, what is that? I must investigate. Something about printed pics. Come on printed pics or something. Come on pictures printed or something. So it's a form and...
Are you saying forum?
I'm saying form.
Okay, no, you're saying form, but I get what you mean forum. Yeah, go on.
What forum?
But you're saying form.
Instead of... I'm saying forum.
You're saying people wanted to rape someone on a forum.
A forum. F-O-U-R-M.
Yeah, but you have to pronounce the U, so it's forum.
Forum.
Not
on
forum.
A forum.
Or it's a very posh forum.
On a forum. Anyway. But yeah, there was like, check out my picture of my sister. What do you think? All this kind of random shit. I was like, what is this like? And there's pictures of guys who print off the photograph, masturbated, and ejected on the picture.
Yeah, I've seen that done with
posted that picture. I'm like, what
people
is that?
doing it with like on their tablets as well. It's like a new iPad. It's like you're jizzing on your new iPad. Jesus Christ! Man.
No, I have a screen protector. Yeah, no, that's weird to me now. I'm okay with the piss and the glory holes because that's been wrong. Like, but this shit, like coming on printed pictures in this forum.
Yeah, is it a form of cuckolding? Is it the husband's getting you to print out pictures of the wife?
Yeah, or the sister or the cousin or whatever it is. Yeah, it's dark. Like,
I don't think you can cuckold a family
member. But then
member.
all these comments are like, oh, rapeable, and it's like, lads, a bit of decorum here, please.
That's crazy shit.
Brexit, huh?
Where are these forums? What are you talking about? Like Reddit?
Yeah.
I've never seen anything but rape on Reddit.
Anything but rape.
But rape?
Anything, what did you say?
I've never seen anything about rape.
About rape? I didn't say anything but butt rape. I was like, butt rape? Is that a category?
It probably is. It definitely is. A subreddit.
Butt rape. Nah, that shit got dark. I was like, nah, I'm good here, bro.
The internet's a dark place, man.
Yeah, I never want to venture into that dark web.
Even you can do it safely. You can do it safely.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
No, as in not safely, as in you won't get caught, as in safely, as in avoiding child porn and all that. Like,
who sent me that video? I'm not going to name names, but someone sent me a video on WhatsApp, and it was security footage of a shop, and this teenager must have been 16 or 17, walked into the shop, looked around, took his dick out and started jacking off to the porn mags, and he was there for a good 20 seconds when he came all over his t-shirt. He's like, and covered up and kind of walked out of the shop. And I was like, that's child porn, you know that, right? He was like, deleted.
Was it in Ireland?
I don't know what it was. It was like deleted from the conversation. He's like, it's gone from my phone, it's deleted. I was like, bro.
There was a subreddit once and it was gaining traction, but then too many people saw it and it got banned. I can't remember the name of it, but basically what it was guys running up on the point of orgasm and just jizzing on unsuspecting people.
so funny.
Videos or photos?
Videos. So it's like, it's a girl in a park. He's around the corner and he's getting himself ready, and you can tell he's ready, and then he just runs, and it's like blurry footage of him running with his phone, and she's lying down in the grass, and he just fucking jizzes all over and runs away.
I think I've seen that.
There's loads of them.
Yeah.
Loads. Some of them are staged because the quality is too high.
Running?
That's a feat in itself.
Is it just the sheer thrill of it?
Oh, I'd say if this is what gets him off, like, yeah, this is what gets them off.
Yeah. God damn it. And how long were you doing it for?
I can't run and jerk.
I trip over my cock.
Did I ever tell you about the time I got that suspect creatine?
No.
When I was about 17 or 18. Creatine? I was playing basketball.
Yeah.
And I was on a pretty serious diet in terms of looking after myself and stuff like that. And I got this suspect creatine back from Poland. And I took it before training one night, and I had an erection the entire night during training. And I was wearing basketball shorts. Couldn't hide it. Like, I could not get rid of this thing. So obvious as well. Like a boner in my shorts.
Of course.
Like, I couldn't mark people properly. I couldn't cover properly. couldn't jump properly. And I thought as soon as I started jogging, it would go away. Flipped it up into the waistband, like, and it would go away. No, it was there the whole night.
So what was it?
I think it was the creatine. I never took it again. But I'll sort you out.
Yeah, let me know who your dealer is. Not that I need it or anything, because this flag flies high. God damn it. Look, we'll leave it there. Business to do.
We always ended on a
penis joke.
A penis joke or something.
Guys, thank you for listening. We're back next week. We're going to start an MMA podcast next week. I think, am I bold to say that Wonder Boy is our guest for the first episode?
Not confirmed, but that's what we're aiming for. Well, we're going to base the first episode around him anyway.
Yeah, and just everything we've done lately and stuff. So we have to come up with a name and all that kind of shit now, and so it'd be glorious for you listeners who don't like MMA.
I have a challenge.
Oh, challenge. Don't challenge me.
Let's see who can eat the most cheesecake on the podcast.
In September, October.
The next one. Tomorrow, tonight, I don't care. Let's just see who can eat the cheesecake. Dave, was it Dave? Dapper Dave had a solid enough 7 out of 10 cheesecake.
I gave it 8. Davey Kidd.
Yeah, I'm honest. So
I didn't mind it. And
if he makes the next one and he cuts up those Maltesers, that goes up to an 8.
Jules made a cheesecake recently, and she had the balls of Maltesers in it. I was like, you fucking bitch.
She had what?
The balls from Maltesers in it.
No.
I was like, why'd you break them up, Julie? Why'd you break her up, Julie? No, I didn't. She kicked my ass.
What?
No, she wouldn't.
Oh, kicked your ass?
What did you think I said?
I don't know. I thought you said licked your ass. She made you a cheesecake and ate your ass.
And you've married that woman, sir. You've made the right call.
What a night.
Good night, folks.
Danielle, I'm coming home and I'm bringing cheesecake.
I'm coming home. Like, share, subscribe, give us a review on Apple, guys. Hugs and kisses.